Hey, what's up, YouTube? I know it's been a minute. I've been super duper busy, super duper duper busy. But anyway, just wanted to give y'all a update on some of these fish here. In my favorite tank, my two Hogas here, my labiatus here, marble fenestratus there. He's still here. He should have been gone like 10 months ago, but he's still here. His brother's still here as well. His brother is in the tank with Cosmo. Um, yeah, man. So I've been today was maintenance day on the tanks because here in the Baltimore area is cold. We at like 34, 35 degrees today. So I came down to check to make sure all the heaters were working because my basement is unfinished. So it's usually a little colder down here than most people basements. So I got to make sure that the heaters are working um, at maximum capacity. Like I can't have any faults, so I check all the heaters. So what I noticed was, so I also had to top my water off today. Um, so what I noticed was with this tank, the heaters were working fine. When I checked um, my temperature strip here, I didn't see a temperature on this one. Um, but it's all good though. The heaters are working fine here, and it's pretty, it's warm to the touch. My water comes from my outside spigot. I don't have a basin in my basement, so when I put water in here, it's just straight cold water. So if it is 34 degrees outside, most likely that water is about 34 degrees or lower. Um, but you can tell because the tank is cloudy. So what happened was when I put direct cold water in there and then mixed with the warm water, it makes the water a little cloudy. But it should settle down as the temperature um, rises back up to where it needs to be. So I wound up topping off all my tanks, checking all the heaters. I noticed this one down here. The heaters, I had two heaters in there. This tank was cold. I pulled the heaters out, and they were pretty cold to the touch. Although they were on, they were they weren't getting warm. So I added a new heater in here. This water is pretty cold. So I added one heater. I'm going to check it and monitor it throughout the day and this weekend. And if I need to add a second heater in, I will. But for now, I just got the one heater in here. And again, this water is uh, cloudy as well because it was cold. And then I want to add more cold, so it's a little frost in this tank. But again, I'm going to monitor this every couple hours to make sure that the temperature is rising or where it needs to be. But that's the new heater there. I pulled the old heaters out. I won't throw the old heaters away because sometimes the heaters just need a break. They'll quit working for a while, especially when they've been working constantly for about a year. So I'll just pull them out and reuse them. I just want to get that quick bit of information on how I maintenance my tanks. Also, my sponge filters, I will be maintaining and changing some sponge filters. These are pretty good. These haven't been in for quite a year yet. I haven't had this tank set up in for about a year. I mean, it hasn't been a year since I had this tank set up. Um, but I do have some sponge filters that I gotta change out, like this one here. I usually have sponge filters and heaters um, on backstock, like just in case something go out. But these sponges are pretty new, and I'm surprised that they going out. I can tell they're going out because you see there's a little bit of the air bubbles, and it may be clogged because I can see they've been throwing rocks on it. But there's no excuse for this one here, so I'm going to wind up pulling these two sponge filters this weekend. I gotta order more because I don't have any, but that's going to be the goal. But these are pretty new, and these here, somewhere, this is okay. These are okay, but I think it is because something is clogged on the bottom. They all connected to the same air compressor, so because there's something clogging these down here, is affecting my air bubbles here. But I just wanted to give you a quick update on the maintenance of the tanks. And again, I added this one. I added a tank. I'm sorry, a thermometer here. You can see that one is glowing red. But one of the thermometer, the heaters in this one was bad, so I replaced it with a new one. And again, I'll show you what I had. So these are the boxes of the ones that I replaced. I replaced one and the one on the bottom down there with Stallion and Leif, and then the other one here was Zeke, and the other Ritters leaders. But I do have a second box on standby here with two, and then so one of these will probably go in there with Zeke. I mean with Leif and Stallion if their water doesn't heat up properly. But that's gonna be the plan. So I need to order more heaters and maybe another 4 to 6 more sponge filters. All right, just wanted to give you a shout out. Update on just the fish and also the maintenance. I'm looking to acquire a new Feste for my Feste, who's been on hiding since he killed his cover girl wife, cover girl. But yep. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Peace.